Hey peeps, it's ScouseMouse here with a brand new RPG on the channel. We're doing something that's not Final Fantasy for a change. We're playing Lost Odyssey on the Xbox 360. Let's go. Don't know anything about it really. Never played it before, never seen it. I'm just gonna jump straight in. Text speed, no. Okay, I'll set up all this boring stuff and then we'll get stuck in. Right, let's go. It's gonna feel weird playing like a proper, classic turn-based RPG because I've just finished playing Final Fantasy 12, which was, mixes everything up completely. So this is gonna feel it's very dark. Yeah, I want to get your opinion, by the way, nice and early about something because I've been warned about these things called memories, and I'm not quite sure how to tackle them because I haven't seen them before. I'm sure I can figure it out when we get there, but I just want your opinion of how you think we should tackle them. Because I've heard that some people love them, some people hate them. It's very kind of like, it's basically, but from what I understand, is big long pieces of dialogue that are, by the sounds of it, are not essential to the story because apparently they're skippable. So it's, I'm in a bit of dilemma. Like, if they're massive, I don't know how much of an episode they'd take up. Well, I guess I'll find out when I see one. So I'm torn about whether I should watch them but not include them in the episodes, or include them and I read them out, or maybe include them but just like put the text up on screen for a few seconds, and then if you want to read it you could pause it and do that. I don't know. Let me know what you think would be the best way to kind of include them or not. Anyway, looks like some kind of big battle is going on. Yeah, so this is from the creators of Final Fantasy. Apparently the only good Final Fantasy after Final Fantasy X is what people say. Although to be fair, I just played 12 and I loved it. So maybe we could say the last good Final Fantasy after 12. So yeah, I'm expecting top class music for a start. It comes from the people behind Final Fantasy. Hopefully it's not too insanely hard, because usually I find that games tend to get, Dark Souls breaks the rule I guess, but generally games tend to get easier the more modern they are. I think they want to be more inclusive and all that. So it's the proper old RPGs that are like super hard. So hopefully, I don't mind a bit of a challenge, but hopefully it's not insanely hard. This is quite a weird intro, isn't it? Like, to have this long of an intro without a word being spoken or anything. It feels like we're about to just go into gameplay. Came. Is that us? Magic Kent Solder. I was going to say, it felt like, oh wow, you just took out like 3 in one swipe. Yeah, it felt like it was switching to gameplay. And we were about to take control. God. Look at this. Whoever we are, what an absolute beast. Because we're just slapping down everyone with one hit. And they're literally not doing any damage to... Oh, how dare you do 5 damage to us. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's like... I'm quite excited, but also a little bit scared to go back to, that classic turn-based RPG. Which, it's my favourite kind of game. But after playing 12 for so long, it seems weird. And I did get a bit spoiled. I got spoiled by the fact that Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac version, has got the speed up functions. Gonna have to go back to doing things in real time now. This Kame guy seems pretty tough. I'm not sure he can take on that tank on his own. Oh, okay, he's gonna. But he's gonna try. He's got, right, there's the left tank unit and a right tank unit. Okay. Let's just pick one. Yeah! Right unit defense. Oh, magma blast. Okay, that took quite a big chunk of my health off. I mean, I don't really have a lot that I can do right now. I don't have any magic, I don't have any friends, so... Oh, okay, maybe that's already broken. Because that second attack did, like, nothing. GC down. What does that mean? It's fine, it'll all be explained, I'm sure. The right unit's defense has been deactivated. To the left, but the left is activated. I think maybe I've got to keep alternating. Maybe that's... Wait. Okay, yeah, I've got to keep alternating. GC down. What does that mean? I don't know, but I've just been whacked on the head. Right. I'm going to continue with my strat of alternating. Right unit defense system has been deactivated. The left unit's activated. Okay. Have I got any potions in my pocket by any chance? Let's have a look. Because I'm getting pretty... Oh, I've got some healing medicine. Okay. We best use it because we're getting pretty low on health. Okay. See, it's always annoying when you get when you heal so little. Like, I've just healed 100 and it... Okay, that's fine. You only did 34. I was going to say, like, if what you can heal isn't much more than what they can attack, what they can take off, then it's like a wasted turn, isn't it? But he only did 30. What? I guess we're just sticking with this alternating pattern. Oof! What is the meaning of this? I'm gonna have to heal again, I guess. This is an interesting introduction. I like, by the way, that it says, just like Final Fantasy X, and Grandia 2, actually, kind of, that it says in the bottom corner, like, whose turn it is. I can't remember which one I was supposed to be attacking next, to be honest. So this, damn it, not that one. Oh man, this is gonna almost kill me. I need another healing medicine. What is going on here? What kind of an introduction was this? But yeah, I like that it says in the bottom corner kind of whose turn it is, and you know, so it means you can plan. You know, you can properly plan ahead. Left unit defense system has been deactivated. Okay, is that like right? That's down for good. I guess that means they can't do the flamethrower anymore. It's the the flamethrower uses like both cannons at the same time. So maybe now that they haven't got both cannons, it can't do it anymore. That attack from above is birthday brutal. I'm actually gonna. It's so brutal that I'm actually gonna do two heals in a row just to give myself a bit of a you know, bit of wiggle room. Oh, okay. It can still do a flamethrower, but maybe it's just half a flamethrower? Yeah, it is. It's kind of about half the damage it was doing. And I've only got one thing left to attack now, so... It takes away any strategy. There's not much I can do. Who said I couldn't single-handedly take down one of these tanks? Although there's loads of them. This is just one. Well, I say loads of them. There's one other one. Tank's magic engine. Do it, Came. Am I saying that right, by the way? Is it Came? I mean, I don't know how else you'd pronounce it. Is this one of those RPGs, by the way? Is it one of the... Because the RPGs are kind of split into about whether they either give you like a whole host of characters and let you pick your team, or just give you one team and say, that's what you use. Where are my... You know, where are my mates, man? This looks like it's in Mordor or something. This is not what I expected the game to look like at all. I expected it to be like, you know, very stereotypical, you know, fantasy, colourful and green and... But it looks, it looks like we're in like the heart of Mordor. Also looks like we need to get out of there, Sharpish. Yeah, so I think similar to the similar to whenever I do Final Fantasy episodes, really, and any RPG, the episodes of this are going to probably be a little bit on the longer side. Like I'm playing Zelda at the moment, and those are probably going to be around the half-hour mark, whereas these are probably going to be more like 45 to an hour. Just because, you know, when you play these big, massive RPGs, you got to put in a decent bit of time, otherwise you don't make any progress. I mean, sometimes, like, you might get like a 10-minute cutscene or something, but like that's just going to eat up all the episode time. Plus, they're big as well, so it'd be like, you know, there'd be like 1 million episodes in the series if I did like really short episodes. Well, that's one way to take out the battlefield. Somehow Kane's the only one left standing. Yeah, I've heard this is going to be very like touching the feels, which is I love. I've heard a lot of comparisons to it being similar to Final Fantasy X, which I also love. It's one of my favourites of games ever, not even just Final Fantasies. Oh, hello, here we go. Oh, we've even got a little Final Fantasy X map. I will stop making the comparisons, I promise. Save, yes please. Just in case something happens, you never know. Saving content. Yeah, I am playing this on an Xbox One, by the way, so apparently it's gonna be slightly better than it was on the 360. Just that I think like slightly better frame rates or something. That's what people said anyway. Only because I'm only playing it on the Xbox One because my Xbox 360 is broke, so I haven't got any choice. Hello. Audio devilish beasts. Oh god, yeah, we're back to the forgot about that. That was one of the things I loved about Final Fantasy 12. We're back to the days of like a loading screen every time an enemy encounter happens. Ah, six. Get out. I like the music already, though. I mean, I don't know how they do it, but that was interesting. It's an interesting little fanfare. Gold, no SP. I don't know what SP are. Well, it's probably going to be like AP or whatever, isn't it? Special points or something. Skill points. Maps are good. Maps are good. I like maps. It looks like, I mean, I don't know yet, it's still very early. Healing medicine, thank you. I don't want to jump the gun yet, because we're still, I've barely ran anywhere. But it looks like maybe the encounters aren't random. Maybe the encounters are, you know, it's like an RPG where the encounters are actually visible on the map. I don't know. A bruise or ring? Read the target ring system tutorial? I guess at best. I don't know what that means. To try the target ring system, you need rings. After you equip your characters with rings, the attack command will bring up the target ring automatically. Okay. The target ring battle system adds assorted abilities to your normal attack with weapons. While the target ring system is activated, the target ring and time count will be displayed when you choose the attack command. When the time count starts, hold down the right trigger and release it when the outer ring is directly over the target. Perfect! If your timing is right, the attack will be completely effective. Perfect is the best result. I'd say so. If the time runs out of your time and all your timing is poor, the result will be bad and you will not achieve any additional effect. You can achieve additional benefits effects with the target ring system. Depending on the ring you equip, you can choose your ring according to your situation. Right, okay, that all seemed pretty straightforward. basically, they just having these rings adds like a different ability, whether it's kind of... Oh, has he already got it equipped, or...? Okay, it looks like he's equipped it. Ah! Is that equipped? It is equipped, right? Okay. There we go. Yeah, so it adds different abilities, and it's kind of like... I'm going to make a mad comparison here, but kind of like Pokemon Go, in the sense of like, like you have to stop it at just the right time. That like there's like a... It seems like there's a circle closing in on another circle, and you have to press it at just the right time to get like a better outcome. We're gonna take it for a spin now, I guess. I don't actually know at what point it's gonna pop up. So attack there, and then oh, what? Well, when was the... I don't know. What? That was bad, apparently. I'm not quite sure what I was aiming for there. What? What? Bad? What? What am I supposed to be doing? What? I'm seeing a ring. I am not getting this at all. I'm sure it'll come to me. But what the hell? Like, I can see the ring, but I can't see... I'm supposed to be pressing A, right? I think. God, it begins. It's always gonna happen. Always. The highlands of Wall, edge of the wasteland. Yeah, so what the hell happened? And why was I kind of single-handedly in a trying to take on an army on my own? I don't know. What are you? You didn't even tell me what you were. That's weird. And by the way, the random encounters are random. If you know what I mean. They're not visible on the map. Maybe I have to press like right trigger or something. Maybe I was doing it wrong. I'm gonna try different things. Okay, right trigger doesn't work. Or at least it still results in bad. But then maybe that was my timing. I don't know. I'm gonna just try out different things anyway, and we'll see what happens. Either way, we're still one-shotting them. So this is more just like practice for later, isn't it? But yeah, the random encounters are random. What? That is absurd. Come on.
Out of my way.
Thankfully, I was gonna say the kind of the animation for the A and B don't work. The animation for the fights to load is not that long, which is fine. That's better, you know. Like if you're gonna have a big long animation that you're gonna see like 100 times throughout the game, then God, don't make it long. And the animation at the end of the fight seems pretty quick, so at least it's not too. I have no idea. Or I mean, maybe I need to read that tutorial again. I felt like I read the tutorial and it seemed pretty straightforward. A mana herb, lovely. It seemed pretty straightforward, but now I'm sat here thinking I don't know what to press and I don't know when to press it. This is like, how do I do this? How do I manage to do this every single game? What? Ooh, what did I do? Okay. It's fine. Why must... What the hell am I supposed to do? It's fine. It's fine. I wonder if I can... I might be able to view the tutorial again from the menu. Oh, hang on a minute. When I was holding down RT, it was like another ring appeared there. Okay, I'll check that out. I'll try that out in the next fight. But yeah, you know the deal with these kind of RPGs. I will... Another save point. Now that's what I like to see. A game that is nice and generous with their save points. I mean, that's maybe a bit excessive, but whatever. More the better. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to have a little quick look in the menu, see if I can... If that tutorial is there to be like reread or not. See. Nope, the tutorial ship has sailed. It's fine when I watch back this episode for the whole editing and all that stuff, which MZ does, but you know.
Anything?
See.
I'll check it again.
Maybe under the...
Or I might figure it out myself still.
Here, let me help.
What's going on here? Are these enemies or your
Hey,
friend
hey.
or foe?
What?
That guy over there. He's still alive. Huh? Hey, you!
What about the others? You alone?
What's your name? Your unit?
Second Lieutenant Kai Marganar, Commander, 17th Platoon, Armored Magic Troopers.
It's a miracle you made it. Come with me. This way.
I was worried there that he was going to be a silent
One
protagonist.
survivor.
Don't
Yeah.
like that.
Amazing he made it out safe.
You know, when he just nodded.
Clean that up.
Thankfully, he started talking. Are these little chests that I can... Nope. Loot. Hello? I'm amazed that you made it out alive. You can take that armored car. It should be leaving very soon. Okay. As you can see, our forces have been wiped out. I doubt there's anyone left alive out on the highlands. Oh wow, okay, so I can, with the... Well, that's weird. With the right analog stick, I can kind of change the camera view. It's an unusual feature. I'm not sure how useful that's going to be, but whatever. Ura would never yield to the barbaric Kent beastmen. This should have been the last battle. But what does it all mean? Did we win or lose? Well, I came out alive. I'm a winner. No one else made it out. Sorry, Lieutenant. Can you please hang on for a moment? If you're able, how'd you like to collect some of the supplies we have here? None of it's of any use to us anymore, so take whatever you like. It's very generous. Where is it? On the table? I hear that a meteor fell on the battlefield. Is it true? How did such a thing happen? I don't know, but where are these supplies that you're offering me? Dun, dun, dun. Hello? Give me your supplies, sir. The Highlands of Wall have become a field of the dead. Kent should reconsider their strategy now. Can't believe this war ended like this. Where are my supplies? I'm here on orders from HQ to investigate the area, but it's far too dangerous to go anywhere near the meteor strike. I'm just not sure what I should do. You don't want to just give up, but you saw for yourself how terrible the destruction was. I don't think there's any point in a rescue operation. No, I don't think anyone made it out except me, because I'm a boss. Right. Where are the supplies? This is getting silly. Sorry, Lieutenant, can you please hang on a moment? If you're able, how'd you like to collect some of the supplies we have here? None of it's any... I'd love to collect them. Where are they? What on earth? Where are the... Unless the supplies are back. Maybe these are... Oh, now I can... I didn't bother going looking at these chests because I'd already tried to open them once and I couldn't. Outrageous. View the ring assembly tutorial. Is this different from the other one? Okay, I guess it is. You can assemble the rings you need for the target ring system using the ring assembly. Remember that you need components for ring assembly. Okay, so this is like making your own rings, I think. There are many different kinds of components. These components can be earned in battle or found in treasure chests or stores. The ring itself can be used as a component too. On the ring assembly screen, you'll find the ring formula list. If you have the required components, you can assemble rings right away. I'm guessing they're going to give me what I need to make a ring. Discover what's possible on the ring assembly screen when you find new components. You'll find new ring formulas as you obtain new components. You can filter the ring formulas by pressing the X button. Search the formulas as you obtain new components. Nope, I will not read that again, thank you. Are we going to get another tutorial from this chest? Or maybe just some components. An angel's plume. I wonder if we can build something now with what we've just been given. That okay, so the Bruiser Ring Ultra requires a Bruiser Ring, which we have got, and 6 Guardian Ores. Combine the bruiser ring with what? A ring that's like... What? Combined bruiser ring. Combined it with what? Okay, I guess maybe we combined the whetstones with it and that upgraded it or something. Maybe it does a better attack increase now? I don't know. I mean, board the armored cart? Yes, please.
Let's move!
Even if it does do a higher attack, it's not like I've figured out how to use it yet. Hey! Right, let's have a little chat with everyone on the cart then. Please just stay still. It'll hurt more, even more if you move around. I'm alright since I was on the edge of the battlefield, but the rest of my unit... Did you see that busted up magic weapon? Can't believe even magic energy couldn't protect it. Well, not when I'm around. Bossed that tank on my own, son. I was prepared to die in that battle, but I never expected to see destruction on such scale. Yeah, so I've heard this game is heavily, you know, gonna touch my feels. Which is, you know, something that I think Final Fantasy X has done more than probably any game ever for me. So
That's Officer
I hope
Seth
so. I love
Balmore
games
with the
that do
43rd
that.
Magic Division. She's like you. She got out in one piece.
Really? You two are walking miracles.
Hey,
Seth, eh? I mean, I guess we're like, I don't know, I guess are we like special forces or something? He said we were like the magic division or something? You know, when they asked him who he was. You know, and he said like his rank and everything. Ah, there we go. We got a bit of light in the world again. It was awfully dark. Nice little showing off what they can do there, doing two scenes at once. I mean, this is this is not an old game. This is an Xbox 360 game. It's, you know, I guess, you know, they were capable of doing a lot at this point. Some epic 360 games. I mean, Oblivion is probably one of my all-time favorite games.
Here's where you get off, Lieutenant.
The Council wishes to hear from a survivor, sir.
Tell her to
Sorry,
talk to Seth.
not you, Officer Balmore.
Oh.
Hey, I'm a survivor too.
The Council has only summoned Lieutenant Argonar. Sit down and shut up.
Jeez.
Well, that's just weird.
This way, Lieutenant.
Maybe we're not like special forces or whatever then, because, you know, they had like zero respect for her. Or maybe I am, but she's not. I don't know.
Follow me.
They're using that trick a lot, aren't they? They like the little split screen thing. It's good. I mean, I guess it's a cheeky way of showing someone's like up close reactions. To show two different people's reactions up close, who might be, you know, physically far apart from each other. 10 gil, beautiful, and a whetstone. Beautiful. Be needing them to upgrade my rings, I assume. The great gate inside the tower. Take this lift. To, I guess we're off to meet the... I can't remember who it was we were meeting. My short-term memory is amazing. Something tells me, by the way, that Seth is going to be a friend. A teammate, even. Yeah, I was saying this before. Move it, Lieutenant, stop goofing around. Excuse me, to run while... Oh, okay. That's a game changer, that. I mean, not like he was going that slow, but I thought it would be nice if we could go a bit faster. And we can, we hold down X. Sweet. Speed is my... Yes, I love speed. Someone in my unit reckons a lone soldier survived the tragedy at the Highlands of Wool, but I can't believe anyone made it out of that alive. Well, you never know. Ooh, hello. All aboard, we'll be departing shortly. I assume I've got a... This is not where I can't leave yet though, right? Or unless this is taking me where I want to go. The train cars here have been put out of commission to save on maintenance costs. Can't really complain though, since people usually ride it for free. Still, it's a bit stingy for them to do this. Okay, maybe not that way right now. Maybe this way. Or not. Can I go in, guys? Oh, hang on. Examine. Oh, I got a seed from behind a poster. Cheeky. I don't know what a seed is. Someone in my unit reckons... Oh yeah, we know this. What do you say? This battle has turned into our worst nightmare. Everyone was killed regardless of which side they were on. I guess we are going this way? The only way to go. It has that look. It has this, I don't know, maybe it's just the kind of the year that it came out and stuff, but it has that look of Final Fantasy X.
Right? The soldier that can't die.
Gotta say, by the way, the graphics hold up really well. I mean, this is not a super new game, but it looks great. I'm not even the slightest bit looking at this thinking, ugh.
The 17th Division. That was the front line.
Looks amazing.
They were smack in the middle of the Wool Highlands. No one could have survived that meteor crash. But here you are, without a scratch.
Cool.
Beg your pardon, Lieutenant, but it's really strange. The few we were able to save were far from the center of impact, and even those men were seriously injured. It's hard to believe that anyone could have survived that inferno.
It is quite hard to believe, to be fair.
Then don't believe it.
The Council won't like that attitude. Come on, tell us. How'd you make it?
I don't know. I didn't die. No. The magic industrial revolution is the real problem. Brought us more wars, more problems with monster attacks, and even more troubles caused by magic energy. Hura will be fine. This is exactly why we had the magic industrial revolution. To protect us from things like this. It's always the way, isn't it? Some people love the progress and, you know, and everything that it brings, and some people hate the progress because of everything that it, you know, that it can bring. Oh, we're getting off. Nice. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into... I mean, as much as I love Final Fantasy, and I do, I'm looking forward to getting stuck into... Even though this is from the creators of Final Fantasy, so it probably is going to have a very similar feel. You know, I'm looking forward to getting stuck into an RPG for a change that isn't Final Fantasy. Yeah, I fancied mixing it up a bit, and you know, I'm sure we'll probably do another non-Final Fantasy RPG after this. I'm kind of running out of good Final Fantasies to play, to be honest. I've already played 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I'm not super eager to play 13 and 15, if I'm honest. I don't know. Half of me is tempted. I mean, if I was going to play those, I think I might stream them. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. And there's a couple of earlier ones than 6. Oh, it's the logo. That logo, by the way, that font seems very similar to the Yakuza font. Another favourite franchise of mine. It's got that like swishy writing about it. Yeah, so there are a couple of like Final Fantasy games pre-6 that I haven't played that people say are really good, but I do worry that kind of the further back I go, the harder they get. And I like a challenge, but sometimes they like proper old school RPGs are like brutal, and I don't want a game that forces you to grind kind of thing. I don't know how hard this is going to be, but I'm sure it'll be. For an experienced RPGer like me, I'm sure I'll be
30
fine.
years ago, a new power manifested itself onto the world. With its discovery came the magic industrial revolution. This power came to be called magic energy. Even now, there are none who can explain why this power, a power that merely lay buried within all living creatures, suddenly flourished as it did. Today, this magic energy permeates every corner of the world. It has changed the way people live, transformed the shape of industry, and has even altered the nature of war.
See, with all these huge progressive steps, good things come.
Is it true the Kents have requested a truce?
So do bad.
Indeed. We heard that enough men were committed to cover the Wall Highlands and that most of the Kent force were eliminated. This war was started by them. It's only right they withdraw.
We've also lost a tremendous number of troops. After suffering such a devastating loss, if the Goatsa were to strike now, there would be no way we could defend our country.
And there are also whispers that Goatsa was pulling strings behind the invasion.
What makes you think that the Goatsa were involved?
We have confirmed that a large amount of military hardware has been moved from Goatsa to Kent. We assume Goatsa plans to use Kent to keep things stirred up and destabilize Ura.
Are you saying that even the meteor crash was a Goatsan plot?
My lord, I have some disturbing information on that subject. We suspect that a situation at Grandstaff may have caused the meteor crash.
Grandstaff? This is not the first time that stories about it have reached my ears.
This is not confirmed, but magic energy may have leaked out of Grandstaff, interfered with something in outer space, and precipitated this disaster.
Gongora!
Yes, my lord.
Nice beard.
The Grand Staff falls under your jurisdiction. Do you have anything to say?
Nothing for the moment. Where did you get this information? Construction of Grand Staff is going smoothly.
Now that the forces of Ura have suffered such devastating losses, I think we have no other way to protect our land except with the magic energy that Grandstaff will provide. We should hold off on debating the pros and cons of Grandstaff until we've thoroughly reviewed the world's current situation.
What you say makes sense. But our plan to use magic energy is a double-edged sword. With all sorts of rumors flying around, we might want to halt construction of Grandstaff.
What?
Only temporarily. As soon as it's clear that Grandstaff had nothing to do with the meteor collision, we'll resume construction immediately, Gongora.
Okay, so I'm guessing Grandstaff is like some kind of like battle station, like the Death Star or whatever. Okay, so the Order are us. The Kent, I guess, are the bad guys, although I guess that depends what point of view you're looking at it from. They're the people we were fighting, I think. And there seems to be a third party who potentially, benefiting from this clash. Oh, saw a little shiny. An engraved ring. Okay, what does that do? Equip. Cruiser ring. Okay, so I can only have one at a time, it seems. So that one slightly increases attack damage, and the other one does not exist. What? Oh, it's a valuable account. Okay, a ring lost by someone, and the seed was a regular seed that you'd find anywhere. Okay, they're put under valuables. Maybe they're just sellable items? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Don't actually know where I'm supposed to be going. This monorail's not in operation at this time. Well, I won't be going that way then. I guess we're going up the lift, down the lift, in the lift. Going down, sir. Can I get off, please? I gotta wait in a 10. We don't have time to waste here. Once we're out of the station, please follow me straight to the council. We must get moving, Lieutenant Targanor, as it's quite a long way to the council hall. Okay, well, I am going to save it first. And I'm going to leave it there for the first episode. So we've got a good introduction. We know what's going on. I got some figuring out to do with the rings. We know that somehow we've survived some meteoric strike in the middle of a battlefield that wiped out everyone except us. I'm sure we'll discover lots more as we go on. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I hope you'll follow the series, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. God, it begins. It's just always going to happen. Always.